Hi there, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is going to be a relatively short video, and it's not going to be about Access. Today I'm talking to you about Outlook and how we can use Outlook's built-in functionality, the junk mail settings, to try to reduce the amount of spam and garbage emails that we get, or I get at least, on a daily basis. It is a simple reality. More and more as time has gone on, spam is the reality of life. There are more and more spam. It is easier and easier to send out. All these bad actors, quote unquote, have easy access to mass lists of people's information and email addresses. And if you're like me and you have public facing websites and blogs, they can utilize those also as vectors of attack. So the reality is we all get a lot of garbage emails. Now, if you're in a corporate environment, corporate ITs, they have blacklists, they have all sorts of systems in place to try to diminish some of this. But when you're just a normal individual, you don't have such tools at your disposal. Well, if you're using Outlook, or even several other clients have similar options, I'm going to be showing you Outlook, but if you're using Thunderbird and other clients, email clients, there are other similar solutions available to you. You just have to go searching in the menus. You'll be able to do very similar actions. So today I'm just going to explore utilizing the junk mail options, the feature in Outlook, to try to block unwanted, undesirable spam emails. So let's dive in. I have here, as you can see on my screen, my Outlook. I'm currently running 2013. The same is still true in MS365, and it was there even before 2013. So it doesn't really make a difference as to what version you're running. The options are there. Right now, I am in my default mailbox, and I'm in the junk email folder. I'm here for a particular reason. Now, you can do this even in inbox items. It doesn't make a difference in what folder you find yourself. But as you can see here, I received 2 new emails, and they are genuinely junk. So some of it is being prefixed, as you can see here, by spam, and that is something that I did through my server. And this is something we can always look at in a later video, how we can do things at the server level rather than in Outlook. So there are things we can do to mark them as spam, and there's also things we can do to simply block them at the server level, so it never even makes it to your computer or your inbox. But that will be a later video. Today I'm concentrating on Outlook because it is a tool that we have at our disposal, most people, and that we can do this action very quickly and simply and start reducing what comes in through the inbox. So when we're talking about Outlook, we're not actually stopping the email from coming. What we're doing is we're going to be stopping it from getting to our inbox and making it go straight to the junk mail pile instead. So Russell here is sending me an email, and I know it's bogus and it's some type of phishing or virus. It's an invoice that I've never dealt with, whoever this is, and they just want me to open up this document because once I do that, I will have corrupted, infected myself, sent them, some type of beacon back to them that they know my email, or, whatever's going on. Doesn't make a difference. But I know this is garbage. I know this is some type of scam. I know this is crap. So I want to block him from sending me an email. So what am I going to do? Well, like I said, typically this would be my inbox. It's here because of this trigger that Outlook is using. But regardless, we are going to select and right click on the email that interests us in this listing. And down at the bottom, we have this junk email. Now, if you look at the kick out menu that shows up, you have a couple options here. Now be careful, you don't want to accidentally say never block this sender. What we want to do is we're going to select block sender. So now this email address, rev.russell@baileys.com, is now been blocked. So what's going to happen? It doesn't stop the email from coming in. What it's going to do is whenever an email comes in from that email address, it will automatically get moved to my junk email box, my folder. But We can then do this the same with the next one. So I've got this here, Emma sending me crap emails now, several of them. So I will right click, junk email, block sender. Now, that's a great first step. The problem with spammers, however, is they will rotate their mailbox. They may stick with the same domain, so it may still come from this whatever llcreativestudio.org, but they'll rotate this section here. Instead of Stuart Emma, they'll switch it that, it's Bosco, it's Tony, they'll rotate them. So by blocking the email address like we just did, it's effective only to a certain extent. So what I like to do is take things even further. Now you can find the menu here for junk email up in the ribbon, or you can right click it once again and come down to the flyout and go to junk email options. Now if you come over to the block senders tab, you'll be able to find, because we blocked them, you'll be able to go down to the section that says S, and you'll be able to find Stuart and Emma. There is the block that was made when we right clicked and we said block sender. What I recommend in most cases is to then edit this and remove the start and just keep what comes from the @ symbol and beyond. What we're effectively doing is we're blocking that entire domain now. So any email coming from llcreativestudio.org will now be treated as spam, rather than just that one individual mailbox. So now if they rotate, and like I said, they use Bosco, Tony, David, well, it won't make a difference. All of them will be treated as spam. So now if we come up to the top part, you'll see here, the LL Creative Studio is entirely blocked. You can even take it a step further. There are certain top-level domains. When I'm talking about top-level domains, we're talking about .com, .ca, .org, you name it. Well, there are some that are just known to be spamming domain levels. So you can simply block them out completely by doing that. So now, instead of doing the @ no, all I'm going to do is block the last digits. Like I know, for instance, one that is infamous is the XYZ. So I can add that. And now anything that ends with XYZ, doesn't make a difference which domain, doesn't make a difference which mailbox it's coming from, it will automatically be treated as spam. So you have multiple levels. You can block an individual mailbox specifically, you can block a domain, and you can block individual top-level domains. The choice is yours. You don't want to go overboard either. Doing like blocking a .com would be insanity, okay? Because there are lots and lots, and well, primarily most email addresses probably in the world are primarily .coms. So you don't want to do that. But there are legitimate cases, like I say, a .xyz. It's worth blocking. I got lots and lots from Bar and Kaza. Don't know what they are, but I blocked them outright. And then what I personally recommend is this blocking the domain level. Okay, so as they come in, right click and block them. So right click, junk, block sender, but then take it that extra step and then go find them in the junk mail, block senders, go find it, and then block that entire domain instead of just that specific mailbox. In the long run, you're going to build up this list, and you're going to get to a certain point where you get sort of like buoyant, and it's a neutral, and you're going to see the vast majority of garbage emails will get filtered into your junk email box, and you're going to start seeing less and less coming into your main inbox. It will take a couple days or weeks to build up this list properly, but you will get there. The other thing I can tell you, as you can see here, is we have import and export options. So if you've got a couple computers, build it up on one computer that you're using to manage this, and then simply export it as a text file, and then import it on any other computer that you're running or managing to help those systems as well benefit from your list that you build up over time. You can also find some lists on different websites of known domains and known top-level domains that are known for spamming. So feel free, if you wish, to go and get lists there and import those to add to your listing. All of these things, it's slowly building up a net that will block some of the spam. There's no way to block everything, but this is a great step forward. The other part to this is, safe senders. So don't forget that we're talking here about blocking spam, but you can just as equally right click and junk mail and say never block sender or never block the domain. If you deal with many people from a domain specifically that you never want blocked, well, be sure to put them in that safe sender listing instead. And when you use these options, never block domain, they then show up in your safe sender tab. Okay, so there you have it. It's really quite simple. I hope you put some of this into practice. Over time, a little bit of time, you will see it is worth doing. Hope this helps a few of you out there clean up your inboxes and get around this. Like I say, I will do another video where we're going to look at a couple things we can do on the server side of things through the control panel, but that will be another video for people that manage domains, manage web accounts through the configuration panel. Hope you're doing well. We will see you in the next video. Like, share, subscribe, and have a great day, everyone.